Welcome to another episode of our architectural edition, and this is
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Today we are here in
Mapolo, Ibabang, Dupay.
Right now, we are going to the residence of the Gagasa family to check out if they have violations in the National Building Code.
Arat na!
Guys, hindi to alam ni Kayla, so shh lang kayo.
Apa!
What are you doing here?
We will be raiding your house to check if there's any violations.
Is it okay if we would start measuring your gateway and your main gate? And then we would see if it corresponds with the measurements encoded in the National Building Code.
Yes, I will measure the main gate now. It is 1 meter.
Just 1 meter.
Yes, it's right. The second main gate
Cars?
it is 3 meters.
Measures 3 meters, and according to the code, it is correct because the standard measurement for carports are the registry by 5 meters. By having 3 meters for your gateway makes it appropriate.
Is it okay if we measure the length and the height of your door, the entrance?
Yes.
Sure. 209.
So it's almost close to the standard. Yes. Kineme.
Kineme?
Yes. Which is 2.10.
Wait. 90.90.
Oo, yun lang. Tama.
Check.
The door passed. The National Building Code.
So this is what the living room looks like.
And from here, we are going to measure the distance between the furnitures and the distance between the table to the wall.
Point 40.
So, according to the National Building Code, the distance between the sofa and the table should be
0.60.
and the distance between the table to the wall is.
0.90.
So, did it pass or?
No.
So, it's a violation. Right now, we are going to measure the distance between the floor and the ceiling. So the standard measurement between the floor and the ceiling should be 2.70 meters. So the measurement is 2.70. 2.75, which passed to the National Building. Next is, so let's go from the living room to the
Now let's go to dining area. So let's measure the distance between table and the wall. So it measures 0.90, which is correct because the standard size measure for this one is 0.90. Much better. They can move easily. The window. Let's measure the window. 116. And what is the standard measurement? I think it's okay because if it's a single window, it's measured 0.70. So if it is two windows, so it measure 1.40. So the measures of this window is 1.16, which is correct.
Based on our observations here inside the house, we would like to suggest something. So we noticed that the distance of this bedroom is much closer to the dining area than that of the distance of the kitchen. And it would be much more convenient if the kitchen was closer to the dining area.
So now we are here on the second floor of the residential, and we will go to check the size of the bathroom rather. So the distance between the toilet bowl from the wall is 0.60, which passed the National Building Code. The distance between the shower and from the door is 1.20. Is this pass?
Yes.
And now we will going to measure the master bedroom starting from its door. Its measurement is 0.80. Next is the distance from the lower part of the bed to the wall. And it's only 0.55, which didn't pass the National Building Code. It should be 0.60 at least. As we measure the window, it only measures 1.15 meters. At first, we thought that it wouldn't be enough for the ventilation of the room, but then we noticed that there is air conditioning unit which permits the ventilation of the room.
So now we are here at the other side of the house, which is the service area. And as you can see here, this is the dirty kitchen.
And as you can see, this one is the bedroom 1, and this one is the kitchen area, which is, as what we have said a little while ago, it is good or appropriate if we put in this place is the kitchen, because it's much better that the kitchen is much closer to the dirty kitchen, right? And also we suggest that if for the kitchen has a door, so it must be good if you put the door on this side, because the door much better if it is near the service area and the dirty kitchen, which is suggested for a good flow and plan or for the design concept of the house. So that's all.
We would like to give thanks to the Gagas family for wholeheartedly opening their doors for our video.